Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with some more Dawnless Days action, and today we have a new mod, the Flames of the North, with some new factions in it, including Ered Luin here, a new dwarven faction here, ready to battle evil. And oh, will they be battling evil today? Today they are facing Angmar. The hordes of Angmar, the hordes of the North, have been released, and Ered Luin is responsible now for guarding the North from the armies of evil. But yeah, we're going to have a quick look at these units and watch also this little battle I just did against AI, just to see what these factions are like and how they match up against each other. And then we'll definitely check out their rosters as well, just so you guys have an idea of what new units there are. But yes, the Flames of the North mod is on the workshop, so yeah, if you want to go and check out it, it's on the Steam Workshop at the moment. It's one of the most recently added mods, and it's also one of the more recently subscribed ones, so I'm pretty sure it's should instantly find it. But if not, I'll leave a link for it down below in the description of this video if you want to go and check it out. But yes, so we have Swords of Ered Luin here. These guys are a medium melee infantry unit. I guess kind of fairly similar to the Ered Axe Warriors in their look. They're a bit more goldy and blue, though, which I like the colours of Ered Luin, which is awesome to see. Behind them, we do have some crossbows of Ered Luin, again, kind of looking fairly similar to the swordsman, but instead of having a crossbow, I mean, look at their kilts they got going on. I guess they're not kilts, skirts, I guess we should call them. They look really detailed. They look awesome. Then what have we got back here? We got what are these called? Broad Beam Underground Wardens. They're a cool unit. They look pretty nice. They have a nice polearm unit, fairly heavily armored. They're definitely going to cause a problem. And I love the blue that they have going on in these units. We've got Spears of Ered Luin here, a pretty standard spear infantry unit, kind of going with those Swords of Ered Luin that we've just seen. Looking very nice, very professional. Defenders of the Blue Tower. These are one of the more elite looking axe units. They look awesome. Kind of look like Manchu Reclaimers, but just a little bit of a reskin there. Behind them, we have the Hammers of Novgorod, which are the most expensive and the most elite of the shock infantry for Ered Luin. They look awesome. And what else do we have over here? Swords of Ered Luin, polearms. We have another polearm unit here. These are the Royal Guards of the Mountain of Lune. These look awesome as well. I mean, they're in a bit of red. These guys are great. Kind of look a bit like they've obviously the units are reusing some of the armor from the main mod. But yeah, these guys kind of look like they got the Dwarves of the Red Mountain armor with a polearm. Look really cool. Behind that, we have the Commanders of Belagos, which is a general unit, but it also can be brought as a basic infantry unit as well. But yeah, very heavy axe infantry. They look awesome as well. Really heavily armored. I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys do in combat, that is for sure. And then over on this far side, we have the Guardians of Belagos. These guys looking amazing. Look at those shields. They actually look great. But yeah, they got almost like a polearm for a spear as well. That looks great. And then we have broadbeam axes out here. Broadbeam axe warriors. They look pretty solid. Look like they could do a decent amount of damage. Not as well heavily armored, but yeah, look like they could do pretty good damage. Then we have the Barak Guardians over here, which are very similar to Barak Guard in the main mod. But there you go. Yeah, the armies of evil are getting a little bit closer. I mean, we've got Northern Trolls of Angmar, which are basically just Olokai. But we then have Goblin Mercenary Archers here. They look kind of cool. They got banners as well. Are they from Shogun almost? like everyone's got a banner. It's like they're from Japan or somewhere like that, where all the soldiers use those sort of banners on their backs. We've got Blades of Angmar as well, also looking pretty cool. Kind of look like the Urks, but they got, again, the units are great. They really do. And then what we got here, we got Orc Hammers. That's a scary ass unit, that's for sure. Wardens of Angmar. These are the most elite shock infantry available. They got servants of they got the guards of the teeth, sorry, is what I was going to say. Helmets on. They look great with a shocking. I've never seen that weapon. That looks very custom. And then we've got here Goblin Mercenary Blades. Very similar to the Archers. Looking great. Angmar looks amazing. Mercenary. Need to spell that right. Mercenary Cleavers. They need to respell that. But yeah, apart from that, these guys look pretty awesome. Like a shock infantry Goblin unit. Rudar Axe Warriors. Behind them we have some Goblin Mercenary or Mercenary Spears. They're a polearm unit. They look pretty decent. And then we've got Pikes of Angmar here. So a little bit of a better unit. Again, kind of look like they are the Uruks, but I guess they get their pikes out when they get a bit closer. But yeah, they have Rudar troops as well, which are like Rudar like axe warriors as well. They did have evil men on their side. Did Angmar. And then they actually have some more here as well. The Acolytes of the Witch King. A very cool looking unit here. Got a very dwarven looking shield. Yeah, they are looking awesome, that is for sure. I'm looking forward to seeing how these guys do in battle. That is for sure. What is the general back here? We have, oh, a unique general. Okay, so we have Morgomir, Protectors of Khan Doom. I don't know who Morgomir is. I presume maybe he's just like, I don't know, like an evil Numenorian, or maybe he's what like the Witch King used to look like. I don't know. But yeah, he's got the, what was it, the Guardians of Khan Doom, the Protectors of Khan Doom. They look kind of awesome as well. We'll see how they can do in action. Yeah, the trolls already getting focused down here by the crossbows. Perfect counters of trolls are crossbows, so excited to see how they do. Can they kill any of them before they hit them? This will certainly tell whether these dwarves are elite or not. But yeah, here they go. They're focusing these units down. They have actually killed one. Look at that. But in they go, smashing through these dwarves and then into the sword line already, just like that. They are straight on in there. Smashing them down. Yeah, I just noticed dwarves as well have golden swords. That's kind of cool. Yeah, those swords of Ered Luin are going to need support. And they're going to get the Broadbeam Underground Wardens to come up and support them. And they can hopefully start to poke them to death. Yeah, only one of them has died so far. These crossbows over here also taking a little bit of damage. I think it's mainly from the troll charge. On these goblin mercenary archers over here now dueling with them. Have to see how good they are. Goblin archers in main mod are pretty good. And I'll be interested to see how these ones are. I mean, I always feel like submod units are always a little bit stronger. And balancing isn't always there. So we'll certainly have to see how they do today. And it'll be certainly interesting to see how they do if we ever see like Ered Luin fight in a battle against, say, like Dol Guldur or something like that. Or Mordor. Yeah, they are actually like knocking about these trolls really easy. Already down to 5. Yeah, these Broadbeam Underground Wardens supporting them, killing these trolls off really quickly. These I don't know if they're weaker, these Northern Trolls of Angmar, or if they're just they've not changed the stats at all from the Olokai. But yeah, these polearms have like absolutely gutted these trolls. They're dying really quickly. It looks as though the infantry lines are about to clash. Broadbeam Axe Warriors going into the goblins down here, these goblin cleavers. And here we go. We've also got Rudar Axe Warriors going in. And along with that, some Barrack Guardians. Yeah, the Broadbeam Axe Warriors getting it stuck in with those goblins. What have we got here? We got some Acolytes of the Witch King. They have been committed. They're going to take on some of those Swords of Ered Luin. See how they can do. It'd be great to see the two factions here in a like a scenario battle, maybe with the main mod. That'd be really great to see. Yeah, I'm like would love to maybe like try and do some like scenarios like Angmar, for instance. I think that'd be really fun. But yes, if you're enjoying the Dawnless Days content and would like to see some more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support. It really does help out the channel. And if you want to support the channel in any way, go and check out the merch. Maybe join the Discord as well, or go and check out my Instagram. All the links are down below in the description. And already it doesn't seem as though these cleavers are doing too great. Though again, Broadbeam Axe Warriors are also losing. Men breaking already. That is not a good sign. It seems as though the trolls have been dealt with, but they did also send those Swords of Ered Luin packing. And now we have these Royal Guards in the front line here. And they get the joy of fighting off against these Acolytes. Wardens of Angmar as well in the front line. How are they pretty healthy? No, they're like getting butchered. My gosh. I was hoping that these guards, the teeth looking guys, would do okay, but they seem like they're getting butchered here by Ered Luin. Can this guy just chop down this swordsman of Ered Luin? We'll see. A bit of a duel going on. Who knows? It's not looking good on this left flank either for Rudar here. Very light axemen. I mean, getting absolutely schooled here by the heavy shock of the, or what are they called again? The Hammers of Novgorod. I'm going to have to learn all these new names. Defenders of the Blue Tower. Chasing off archers by the looks of it. And, yeah, I mean, we can see here more Wardens of Angmar. Actually pulling through. The AI here pulling through the sword and axe line. I think to try and get to maybe my crossbows, but who knows? And we're going to see the defenders of the Blue Tower turn around. They're going to engage these Wardens of Angmar. And in return, they're going to get shot in the flank by crossbows. I mean, it's what they deserve for trying to pull through my lines. Those cheeky boys. Look at that, getting focused down, the Wardens of Angmar here. Actually brutal. General here, though, Commanders of Belagos getting beaten here by the by Morgomir, but he's also actually losing, so... I mean, that is kind of how war goes, though. Everyone's a loser. No one wins.
Enemy units have returned to the battle.
And more infantry now coming in. We've got Swords of Ered Luin joining, got Hammers of Novgorod joining. All wanting to get in there. You can see the pikes now are mobilized, going to support their general. Got the Orc Hammers in here. Fighting off against Spears of Ered Luin. They should beat the Spears of Ered Luin, I'd have thought. Shock Infantry does do quite well against Spears. Shock Infantry does exceptionally well. It's kind of what they're best matched up against. Polearms, though, starting to waver over here. That is not a good sign. And we have the Barrack Guardians here. Some of the elite Shock Infantry. Along with the Hammers of Novgorod. I think the Hammers of Novgorod are slightly better. But numbers not looking good now. I mean, I don't know exactly what they were. 2,400 against 3,300. So, I mean, the dwarves were outnumbered. But it did not matter. Quality came into it. Swords of Ered Luin here helping to break the Acolytes. Oh, actually, they're not breaking. They're just retreating. Bizarrely through this axe unit that's now just going to get so many kills. Don't know why they do that. But yeah, the general over here, the Guardians, no, the Protectors of Khan Doom, sorry. I keep want to call them Guardians. I don't think any evil unit should ever be called a Guardian, let alone a Protector, really. They're more like Destroyers. Yeah, Morgomir here not doing so great. I mean, he is surrounded by dwarves at this point. It is not looking good for him down here. You can see as the orcs get slowly surrounded, that little black splodge getting smaller and smaller. The enemy general has fallen just now, so that will do damage to morale. Imagine if they're anything like other evil factions, and their morale will start to crumble pretty soon. Units breaking pretty damn quickly. Blades of Angmar over here. Looks like a basic orc unit, really. But there you go. I think it is just now down to Morgomir here, and he is fully surrounded. I mean, he's dead, actually, Morgomir. It's just his bodyguard down here, which you can see surrounded, willing to die to the last orc. And there you go, they break. And that is going to be the end of the battle. And there you go, a decisive victory for Ered Luin, which may suggest Ered Luin is pretty damn strong, or maybe Angmar is pretty damn weak. I don't know. But yeah, some pretty good kills here. I mean, the Swords of Ered Luin not doing that great. They are pretty average at best. 239 kills though for the Barrack Guardians, 249 for Hammers of Novgorod, 201 for the Broadbeam Axe Warriors. Defenders of the Blue Tower getting 187 kills. Commanders of Belagos, they're getting 148. The Spears of Ered Luin getting 155. Polearms getting 174, the Royal Guards, and the Broadbeam Underground Wardens getting 125. Crossbows 167. For Angmar, nothing that great. I mean, it is also the AI is kind of a bit dumb. So that is understandable. But 82 kills for Wardens Angmar. and Goblin Mercenary Spears getting 85. Shows their potential, I guess, when in the hands of an actual player. But yeah, we'll quickly have a look at some of the rosters. So we have Ered Luin first. We'll have a look at. You can bring 2 different general units: the Royal Guards of the Mountains of Luin, that polearm unit, or the Commanders of Belagost. And the Sword Company is also an available unit, along with Swords of Ered Luin. I only brought really like top tier stuff today to kind of show off against. We've got Barrack Guardians and Hammers of Novgorod as shock infantry. So very expensive shock if you're playing as Ered Luin. Axe infantry, I mean everything looks pretty expensive. Axe infantry 111 is the lowest. 1100 sorry, is the lowest. So very, very expensive. I mean, yeah, but you got Broadbeam Axe Warriors, and then you've got Defenders of the Blue Tower, Commanders of Belagost. Then you've got Spear Company, Spears of Ered Luin, Guardians of Belagost. Then you got the 2 polearm units, and then you got crossbows. Then there's Angmar. And then as Angmar, you can bring Morgamir as a general. That is it. You can bring the Orc Raiders here. Goblin Mercenary Blades. They really need to respell that. Just a little thing. Blades of Angmar. A lot more cheaper on their melee infantry here. Shock infantry, a good variety. You got great axes of Rudar. You got Orc Hammers. Goblin Mercenary Cleavers. And then Wardens of Angmar. Then you got Rudar Axe Warriors as Axe Infantry. Spear Infantry includes Spears of Angmar and Acolytes of the Witch King. Goblin Mercenary Spears as polearms, pikes of Angmar, and then as bows you've got Fanatics of the Witch King, Goblin Mercenary Archers, and then the Trolls, the Northern Trolls of Angmar. So there you go, guys. They are all the new units. Go and check out the Flames of the North. It's a new submod for Dawnless Days. I hope you guys do enjoy it. Do let me know what you think of the factions in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one.